Have you been taking vitamins and supplements, thinking they're helping your kidneys, but not sure if they actually are? What if I told you that some supplements can quietly make things worse, especially if your kidneys are already struggling? It's scary, but true, and most people don't hear this from their doctors. If you're living with chronic kidney disease, or even just early signs like high creatinine or low GFR, your body doesn't handle nutrients the same way. You might be missing the very vitamins and minerals your kidneys need, or unknowingly taking ones that build up and cause more harm. That's why in this video, I'm going to walk you through 5 of the most important supplements for kidney health, ones that are commonly needed, gently support your body, and are backed by both research and real stories from kidney patients. Let's start with the one that almost every person with kidney issues is low in, and how the right version can help protect your kidneys without overloading them. 1. B vitamins. When it comes to supporting your kidneys, B vitamins are often one of the most overlooked essentials, but they play a huge role in keeping your body energized and your blood healthy, especially if you're dealing with chronic kidney disease. There are 8 B vitamins in total, and some supplements include just one, while others include several. These are often called a B complex. Among all of them, 3 specific B vitamins really stand out for kidney health: B6, B12, and folic acid. Why? Because these 3 help your body build red blood cells, which are needed to carry oxygen throughout your body. If you don't have enough of these vitamins, you can develop anemia, a condition where your blood doesn't have enough healthy red blood cells. And when that happens, you might feel tired all the time, weak, dizzy, or even short of breath, especially when walking, climbing stairs, or just going about your day. Now here's the thing. Many people with kidney disease already struggle with anemia, not just because of low vitamins, but because their kidneys can't make enough erythropoietin, a natural hormone that tells your bone marrow to produce new red blood cells. When your kidneys aren't working properly, this signal slows down. That means your body can't make enough red blood cells to replace the ones that naturally die off. Over time, this leads to fatigue, weakness, and reduced quality of life. So if you're already not producing enough erythropoietin and also have low levels of B vitamins, your risk of anemia only gets worse. That's why it's so important to make sure your B vitamin levels are in a healthy range. The good news is that this is something you can actually support with the right supplement. A well-balanced B complex, ideally recommended by your healthcare provider, can help you avoid certain types of anemia and give your body the nutrients it needs to produce energy, support nerve health, and keep red blood cell production on track. If you're living with kidney disease, this might be one of the simplest and most effective ways to feel better day to day. Talk to your doctor or dietitian to figure out the right dose for your needs, but don't overlook it. For many people, adding B vitamins to their routine is a small step that makes a big difference. 2. Iron. Iron is one of the most important minerals for people with chronic kidney disease, yet it's also one of the easiest to become deficient in. Why? Because your body needs iron to make red blood cells, the cells that carry oxygen through your body. Without enough iron, you can develop something called iron deficiency anemia, which makes you feel tired, weak, dizzy, and short of breath, even with simple tasks. Many people with kidney issues face this without even knowing it. The problem is, when kidneys aren't working properly, they don't just filter waste, they also affect how your body makes red blood cells and uses nutrients. For example, chronic kidney disease often leads to frequent blood tests or even dialysis, which can slowly drain your iron levels. On top of that, many people with kidney problems lose their appetite, eat less, or have trouble getting enough nutrition, especially iron-rich foods like red meat or leafy greens. But it doesn't stop there. Even if you're eating iron, your body might not be able to use it well. People with kidney disease tend to have higher levels of a hormone called hepcidin. Think of hepcidin as a gatekeeper. It tells your body not to use the iron you've absorbed. So even if iron is in your bloodstream, it can't get to the places it's needed. This means your red blood cells don't get the iron they need to function, and over time, that leads to low energy, pale skin, heart strain, and a lower quality of life. That's why supplementing with iron is often essential. It gives your body another chance to absorb more iron, and sometimes that can make a huge difference in how you feel day to day. For some people, a simple iron pill taken with food is enough. For others, especially those with more advanced kidney problems or ongoing anemia. IV iron infusions may be recommended. The most important thing is to not guess. Work with your healthcare provider to test your iron levels regularly and decide the safest way to support your red blood cell health. Because when your iron levels are balanced, your energy improves, your organs get the oxygen they need, and your kidneys have one less burden to carry. It's a small step, but for kidney health, it's a powerful one. CTA. If you're finding this helpful so far, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. It really supports the channel and keeps the good info coming. And hey, if you've got a question or you're facing something similar, drop it in the comments below. I'd love to hear your story and maybe even feature your question in a future video. 3. Vitamin C. Vitamin C is one of those nutrients we often associate with immune health, but its role in supporting your kidneys is more important than most people realize. When you're living with chronic kidney disease, every little nutrient matters, and vitamin C is one of the key players. It helps your body build and maintain collagen, which is the structural protein that keeps your bones strong, your teeth healthy, and your skin and tissues resilient. Without enough collagen, healing becomes slower, bones may weaken, and everyday recovery from injuries or surgery gets harder. But that's not all. Vitamin C also helps your body absorb iron, especially from plant-based foods, which is crucial since many people with kidney issues struggle with low iron levels and anemia. On top of that, vitamin C is a powerful antioxidant, and that's where things really get interesting for kidney health. Antioxidants help protect your body's cells from inflammation and damage caused by oxidative stress, something that tends to increase in people with kidney disease. Some research suggests that having enough vitamin C in your system may help slow down the chronic inflammation linked to kidney damage. That doesn't mean it's a magic fix, but it does mean vitamin C can be a gentle but powerful tool in your kidney-supporting routine. Here's something else most people don't realize. If you're on dialysis, your body may actually lose a lot of its vitamin C during treatment. And even if you're not on dialysis yet, you might not be getting enough from your diet, especially if you're following a low-potassium meal plan and avoiding fruits and vegetables that are normally high in vitamin C. That's why many kidney patients need to supplement. It helps fill in the gaps and keeps the body functioning as smoothly as possible. But, and this is a big but, too much vitamin C isn't better. In fact, taking high doses can lead to a buildup of something called oxalates in your body. Oxalates can form kidney stones, which are not only painful but can lead to even more kidney damage over time. So while getting enough vitamin C is important, overdoing it can actually do more harm than good. That's why it's so important to talk to your doctor or healthcare team before starting any supplement. They can help you figure out the right dose, one that supports your health without putting extra strain on your kidneys. Vitamin C is just one part of the bigger picture when it comes to protecting your kidneys naturally. But it's a piece that's often overlooked or misunderstood. Taken the right way, it can help your immune system fight inflammation and support the building blocks of your body without causing harm. And when you're managing chronic kidney disease, every small, smart step like this can make a big difference over time. 4. Calcium. Calcium is one of those minerals we hear about all the time, usually when it comes to strong bones and preventing osteoporosis. But if you're living with chronic kidney disease, calcium becomes a much more complicated story. In a healthy body, the kidneys help balance calcium and phosphorus, making sure your bones stay strong and your blood chemistry stays stable. But when your kidneys aren't working well, phosphorus can build up in your blood. And here's the problem. When there's too much phosphorus, your body tries to fix the balance by pulling calcium out of your bones. Over time, this makes your bones weaker, thinner, and more likely to break. That's why many people with kidney disease develop something called renal bone disease. And this is where calcium supplements can help when taken in the right amount. The goal is to make sure your body has enough calcium so it doesn't keep stealing it from your bones. A proper calcium supplement can slow or prevent bone loss, especially when paired with other treatments your doctor might recommend. But, and this is important, you have to be careful. Taking too much calcium can do more harm than good. If calcium levels get too high, it can actually damage your kidneys even further. It can also lead to calcium buildup in your heart, blood vessels, and even your lungs, which can create serious health issues. That's why calcium is one of those supplements that should never be taken casually, especially if you have any stage of kidney disease. Always talk to your doctor or healthcare provider about your current calcium levels before starting any supplement. They may also consider how much calcium you're already getting from your food, since things like dairy, fortified drinks, and some vegetables can all add up. The key is balance. Just enough to protect your bones, but not so much that it puts other parts of your body at risk. If you've been feeling more tired, had bone pain, or noticed changes in posture or strength, it's worth bringing up calcium levels with your doctor. With the right guidance, this simple mineral can become one of your best tools in protecting both your bones and your kidneys. 5. Vitamin D. Vitamin D is one of the most important nutrients when it comes to supporting both your bones and your kidneys. It helps your body absorb and use calcium, a mineral your bones depend on to stay strong and healthy. But here's the thing. Most people don't get enough vitamin D, and if you're living with chronic kidney disease, that risk becomes even higher. Why? Because your kidneys play a key role in turning vitamin D from food or sunlight into its active form, the form your body can actually use. But when your kidneys aren't working well, they lose that ability. This means even if you're trying to eat the right foods or get some sun exposure, your body still may not have enough active vitamin D to protect your bones. And poor bone health is one of the silent dangers of kidney disease. That's why many people with CKD, chronic kidney disease, need to take vitamin D supplements. But, and this is very important, more is not always better. Taking too much vitamin D can cause calcium to build up in places it shouldn't, like your blood vessels, and that can be dangerous for your heart and kidneys. So it's not about grabbing the highest dose you can find at the store. It's about finding the right type and amount of vitamin D for your body. And that's something your doctor or kidney care team should help you decide. Now, let's address a question many people ask. Should I take supplements for kidney health at all? The truth is, not everyone should. There are a lot of supplements out there claiming to cleanse or repair the kidneys, but that's more marketing than science. In fact, some of these supplements can contain herbs or minerals that put more stress on your kidneys, especially if they're already not working well. Even supplements that seem harmless, like high-dose vitamin C or certain herbal blends, can actually make kidney disease worse. That's why it's so important not to self-prescribe. If you have CKD, the best approach is always to work closely with your healthcare team, especially your nephrologist and dietitian. They can help you figure out exactly what your body needs and which nutrients you might be missing. Remember, chronic kidney disease changes how your body processes vitamins and minerals. What works for someone with healthy kidneys might be harmful to someone with CKD. So don't guess, get the facts. And always check before adding anything new to your routine, even if it's just a vitamin. Your kidneys are already working hard. The goal is to support them, not give them extra work to do. So, if you're considering supplements, start by having an open conversation with your healthcare provider. It could make all the difference in how you feel and how well your kidneys continue to function in the long run. So here's what we learned. If you're living with chronic kidney disease, taking the right vitamins and minerals can make a real difference in how you feel day to day and how your kidneys function over time. Supplements like B vitamins, vitamin C, vitamin D, calcium, and iron can be incredibly helpful, but only when they're taken properly, in the right doses, and under the guidance of someone who knows your body, because taking too much of even a good thing can secretly do more harm than good. So before you start any new supplement, talk to your healthcare provider. It's not just about adding a pill. It's about supporting your kidneys in the safest, smartest way possible. You deserve to feel better. You deserve answers that work. And that's why we're here. If you found this video helpful, be sure to hit that subscribe button so you don't miss our next videos. Each one is packed with easy steps and natural solutions to help protect your kidneys. And if you have any questions or concerns, leave a comment below. We actually read them all, and we're here to help. In fact, if you're ready to dig deeper, check out our next video right here on this screen. It dives into everyday foods that could be secretly harming your kidneys. You don't want to miss it.